Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Idaho.
This message presented by the IHSAA and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
May I offer you one of our finest selections?
Delicious, rich in protein, and locally produced right here in Idaho.
Excellent choice, sir.
Satisfied dairy customer, aisle 10.
Dad's home.
I'm home.
Did you get the good stuff?
He's bringing it up.
Trade school for an apprenticeship. Whatever it is that your kid is interested in, that's available for them to use the fund.
I really like the flexibility. It gives Wild the opportunity to pursue a whole array of training.
So whatever your child's passion is, you can support that.
To learn more, go to idsaves.org.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining.
It's that time again. Time to get the health insurance you need for next year. Open enrollment is the time for you to enroll in, renew, or change your coverage. At Your Health Idaho, you can save money with a tax credit on the plan that's best for you and your family. Don't wait. Open enrollment ends December 15th. More coverage, less cost. Only at yourhealthidaho.org. Enroll by December 15th.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Welcome into this IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2025 Idaho High School Football Playoffs on the NFHS Network. This postseason broadcast is presented by Project Filter, your local Toyota dealer, Your Health Idaho, Next Steps Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's College Savings Plan, the Idaho Bowl, Valleywide Cooperative, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Hi everyone and welcome in. My name's Clay Hatfield. I'm joined tonight by Craig Miller in what has become a grudge match the last few years between Homedale and Weiser, the matchup that we see during the regular season, a matchup that we've seen quite a bit during the playoffs as well. This year, Homedale's up 1-0 against Weiser with a 24-14 victory earlier in the season, just a few weeks ago. And Weiser looking for a little bit of revenge here as we get started. Craig, good evening. Welcome in.
Good evening. No place I'd rather be on a Friday night than out here in Homedale.
That's a beautiful night. A little chilly, but we're up in the booth, so we can't complain too much.
Back to kick for the Trojans, Lucas Hall.
Looks like Homedale won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so Weiser will be receiving the kickoff tonight.
Well, we're not wasting any time. We're getting started here about 5 minutes early. So it'll be Lucas Hall kicking off. 3 deep for the Wolverines. There's boot to ball, and we're underway from Homedale High School. Ball fielded at the 5-yard line. Out to the 20, the 25, the 30, and about the 31-yard line. That's where the Wolverines will take over. 1st and 10.
Wolverines.
It was a good start for Weiser there. We know what they're bringing to the game tonight. A lot of running. And if they wonder, then they'll run some more.
They'll run some more.
Yeah.
Well, Weiser advanced from last week. They're the 6th seed in this year's tournament. They won 47-21 over Teton. Homedale is just opening up their bracket. They're the 4 seed. The winner will advance to face Sugar Salem, who beat Snake River last night 55-6. So here's Weiser 1st and 10. We'll see what they have to offer on offense. Hand off to the up back. And picks up maybe half a yard.
Looks like a run right up the middle to Ty Cobb. Kind of a regular in their offense.
1 yard gain on
And we
the play.
didn't see Cole Engel last week against Teton, but talking to the coaching staff, he's back tonight for the Wolverines. So here's 2nd and 9. Cleet Cook under center. Hands it off again to Cobb. Cobb this time has a little bit of room to run. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Be 3rd and a long 5. Largely on the tackle for the Trojans.
It looked like they're trying to get an angle there, a little bit right off a right tackle, and picked up a few more yards on that one.
So 3rd down for the Wolverines. Cook rolls out, has a man open. Caught, that's number 33, Garrett Walker for the 1st down. Wolverines.
Okay, that was a nice play action pass there. Good throw, good catch. One thing I was thinking about from last week against Teton is Weiser did go to the air a little bit more than what we're normally seeing then. So maybe they'll bring that out some more today.
Yeah, Weiser is a run-heavy team here. But they are averaging 30 points a game on offense. Homedale giving up just 19 points per game on defense. So Weiser 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Here's the handoff. Like number 25, Cole Engel picks up 8 yards on the carry. 2nd and 2. So a nice first run for Engel, who again missed last week's game against Teton, but is back tonight for the red and white.
It's always good to get a kid that missed the game before, get him his first carry, get him that first actual live action hit to make sure he's okay.
Weiser on the plus side of the field. The Homedale 47. Hand off again to Engel. Engel looking for room on the edge, cuts it back in. He's going to pick up 5 yards, and that's another Weiser 1st down.
It's a good cut. It looked like it was going outside. Engel saw a hole kind of off tackle there and turned it up to get that 1st down. So a good read by him, good blocking by the offensive line. With Weiser, they do like to run that clock and keep it going.
Yeah, good old Big Ten football, ground and pound. Oh, that's going to be a flag right there. We got a little jump there on number 33, Garrett Walker. Flinched a little bit. That'll be 1st and 15.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
You look at how these teams match up. Weiser definitely has the size up front to just kind of lean on Homedale during the game. So we'll see if they continue to just lean, to push, and try and wear them down as the game goes on.
Yeah, Homedale's not big up front, but what they do have is a lot of speed.
That is true, yes.
So see what Weiser has drawn up here, 1st and 15 after the penalty. Man in motion to the top. Hand off to number 33, Garrett Walker. Walker picks up about 6 yards on the carry. Be 3rd or 2nd and 9.
That was a nice read. They kind of collapsed on the middle there, trying to keep Ty Cobb from getting 80 yards, and pull the ball and hand it to Walker coming around the outside.
So 2nd and 9 now for Weiser. They're marching here. 8 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. So this is already a 4-minute drive. Hand off to Cobb. Cobb's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play, bring up 3rd and 4 to go.
Number 5, Ty Cobb with the carry.
Seems like Weiser's using some motion tonight to try and get some either men in motion to get the carry or to come around and get a good angle on a block, keeping somebody out there.
See what they do here on 3rd and mid. They go to the air, keep it on the ground. So man to the top of the screen. Got 3 in the backfield. Cook under center. Cook hands it off. And he's going to be just short of the line of game. Cole Ingles going to pick up 4 but needed 5. So 4th and 1 now for Weiser. Let's see what they do. I imagine they're going to go for it here. I don't think their kicker has a 48-yard field goal in his leg.
Yeah, I don't imagine how they've been moving the ball that Coach Harrison's going to do anything but go for it at this point in the game.
So Weiser hustles to the line. Cook calls his own number and picks up, oh, he's still going. Picks up about 7 yards. That's a first down for the Wolverines.
Weiser for him with a tush push there. Worked out for him. Got a nice big gain on that.
So 1st and 10 from the Homedale 25.
Yeah, you mentioned last week with that W on the side of their heads, they really do look like Wisconsin out there.
Especially tonight in the white and red. So 1st and 10 now for the Wolverines. Cook under center. He's going to hand it off. That goes to number 25, Cole Ingle again, and Ingle's going to pick up 12 yards. That'll be another Weiser first down.
That's good enough.
Yeah, Ingle's been a good spark plug for him on this first drive. Between him and Ty Cobb, a lot of carries, a lot of movement.
So 1st and 10, Weiser. Continue this long drive. 6.5 minutes so far on this opening drive. There's the pitch to Ingle. Ingle's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play, bring up 2nd and 6. Largely again on the tackle for Homedale.
Yeah, it was a little different formation. They brought in another offensive lineman in the backfield there to work as a big fullback. Made a nice block in there to get him a few yards.
So 2nd and 6. Just outside the 10-yard line. We have a flag on the play.
Ingle with the carry. There is a flag.
I think it's going to be an
play.
illegal formation against Weiser. We'll see what the call is officially. Yeah, illegal formation.
False start on Weiser.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty, bring up 2nd and 5.
Replay 2nd down.
Yeah, the official waited to throw that flag until the snap of the ball.
Looked like they were leaning a little bit in the backfield, trying to get a head start. Pushing back to 2nd and 10, so we'll see if they continue with the run or if maybe they try and put the ball in the air.
So they have 2 receivers down low. Cook under center. Man in motion is Garrett Walker. Ball's on the ground, but picked up by Ingle, who was just in the right place at the right time. But he's going to lose 5 yards, bring up 3rd and 15.
Saw this a little bit in the first half of their game last week. They kept moving the ball up and down the field and kind of shot themselves in the foot a few times, whether it was penalties or fumbles. So this makes 3rd and a very long 15 or so.
Yeah. So you imagine they'll put it in the air here. And again, probably 4 down territory, so get half now, half on 4th. So we are under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Man in motion to the top. Cook rolls that way, unloads, has a man. That's number 33 again, Garrett Walker. Walker picks up about 11 yards on the play, so it's going to be 4th and 4 now for the Wolverines. And we'll see what they do. From right here, it would be about a 37-yard field goal. And it looks like they might be trying that.
One thing I noticed in this series play that you might want to watch a little bit is they've been running a lot of unbalanced line with their offensive linemen, moving their left tackle over to the right side and having 3 O linemen on the right side of the line and 1 O lineman and a tight end on the left side and tending to run that way. So we'll see if that continues or not.
Shade Crosley on for the field goal. Officially a 27-yarder. Kick is up. Kick is going to be no good. Short. Homedale will get the ball first down after the failed field goal try with just 2:54 left to go in the opening quarter. So a long drive there, almost 10 minutes by Weiser, and it results in nothing.
Yeah, that was a long drive, a lot of running. If I remember right, they threw 2 passes, completed them both. And so we'll see how that comes out the rest of the game. Homedale coming out on offense now.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Homedale from their own 20-yard line. First chance to see the Trojans. Xavier Uranga, quarterback for the other red and white. Call Homedale red and white, Weiser white and red.
Because I don't think that's confusing at all today.
Yeah. First down carry goes to Cade Hall. He's going to lose a yard on the play, brings up 2nd and 11.
It'll be 2nd and 11.
As far as the running game goes, we'll probably see a lot of Cade Hall today for Homedale.
Yeah, it'll be Hall and Blewett will be their 2 main runners for the Trojans.
They do throw the ball a little bit more than Weiser does. Gets the ball up in the air with some of their speed and get the ball out to their playmakers.
Yeah, Alec Campos and Chance Martell definitely get involved in the passing game. So 2nd and 11 for Homedale. They get the call from the sideline. Uranga in shotgun. 3 receivers high, man in motion coming low. There's the handoff. And still on his feet is number 32, Javen Blewett. And Blewett's going to pick up 14 yards. That's going to be a first down for the Trojans.
That was a great run. Just kept moving, kept spinning.
That's good enough for a Trojan. First down.
Did notice one of the starters for Weiser's helmet came off, so he has to go to the sidelines.
He's going to sideline for a play.
That was Dylan Ashley, senior linebacker.
So Uranga hands the ball off again. Almost breaking that was Blewett. Blewett's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play, bring up 2nd and 5.
That was a few inches away from 6 points there.
Gain of 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4.
(46-8) Council over Garden Valley. If you're interested in that score.
Congratulations to your alma mater.
There's another handoff. This one goes to Cade Hall. Cade Hall up the near side. He's going to pick up 8 yards on the play. That'll be a Trojan first down.
I figured we'd see Homedale throw a little more, but they're giving Weiser a taste their own medicine.
And we are under a minute to go in this opening quarter already.
If you show up late, you might miss a quarter.
There's a wide receiver screen to the near side. That's number 21, Chance Martell. Martell's going to pick up just a yard on the play, bring up 2nd and 9.
It's a good chance to get your quarterback going. It's a little chilly out here, and he's got the hand warmers on, trying to keep his fingers warm so he can grip that ball. Good chance to see what he's got.
This could be the last play of the first quarter. Nope. False start against the Trojans. Back them up 5, make it 2nd and 14. I think Cade Hall got a little bit of a jump there.
False start on the Trojans.
Wanted to make sure he got the playoff before the end of the quarter, I think. So ready to go.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty, second down.
That actually could be the end of the first quarter. So your score after 1, 0s. In what was a quick first quarter of play.
0-0.
Well, let's keep it right here, and let's tell you about, who should we tell you about? Let's thank our power boosters first. Overhead Doors, Steve's Hometown Dealerships for Weiser, and for Homedale, Advanced Dairy Construction, Owyhee Sand and Gravel. Dilly Dental has been providing you with personalized quality dental care that you deserve since 2013. When you visit Dr. Dilly at the Dilly Dental office, your smile is their top priority. They offer implants, crowns, bridges, in-office bleaching, and even Botox, and can meet the needs of your entire family at either their Weiser or Cambridge office. Dilly Dental is a proud supporter of Weiser Athletics. Weiser Classic Candy and Deli in downtown Weiser, upholding the fine tradition of excellence for over 3 decades. Their candy is handmade and hand-dipped by a trained staff of chocolatiers using only the finest ingredients. Stop by 449 State Street in Weiser for a delicious sandwich or wrap from the deli, or to browse their selection of decadent chocolates. Visit their website at www.weiserclassiccandy.com for more information or to find their candy near you. Weiser Classic County is a proud supporter of Weiser Athletics and wishes the boys good luck at state. Here's the second down handoff. Staying on his feet and still rumbling ahead is Cade Hall. Cade Hall is going to pick up about 11 yards on the play, make it 3rd and 4 now for the Trojans. So 3rd and manageable after that big run by Hall.
You know, at this level, having a 6', 200-pound running back, he is hard to bring down.
On the play.
The Trojans hurry up. That's going to be a penalty right there. That's going to be a false start. Just a little bit too quick there. So it'll bring up 3rd and 9.
5-yard penalty, replay, 3rd down.
Both teams are having a hard time getting out of their own way at times. We had Weiser move all the way down. They had a fumble that they recovered. Then they had a penalty and got them behind the sticks. And now Homedale's having the same issue with penalties. This is the second one on this drive.
So 3rd and 9 now for the Trojans. Uranga in shotgun. He's going to get a jump there, so it's going to go back to 3rd and 4. The D end at the top of the screen jumped across the line of scrimmage. So we're right back to where we were, folks.
Yeah, we'll try this again. We'll see what the play's going to be this time.
The last 2 plays meant nothing. So 3rd and 4. Again, hustling up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set low. Man in motion in the backfield. It's Javid Blewett. Here's the handoff to Hall, and Hall just bursts ahead for a 10-yard gain. That's a first down for the Trojans.
They may not be as big on that offensive line, but they know how to fire off the ball. He didn't get touched till he was at least 5 yards downfield.
And he fired out of the backfield like a shot. Wow.
Way to move.
So again, hustling to the line. Uranga looks to the sideline to get the audible. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers set low. Uranga's going to keep the ball, looking for the edge. He's got a little bit of room to run. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. I'll bring up 2nd and 3.
It was a good job to get out there around the corner and just get what he could out of that. It ended up being a big game for Homedale.
Again, the winner will advance to play Sugar Salem in the semifinals next week. The loser will see their season come to an end earlier than they wanted. Here's the handoff to Blewett. Blewett's going to pick up 8 yards on the play, and that's going to be another Homedale first down.
And that's good enough for another Trojan.
You're right, Clay. Whoever wins this game gets Sugar, and that's going to be a challenge for any team at this point.
So 1st and 10 for Homedale. Handoff again to Blewett. Blewett this time will only pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Stop by number 5, Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb in on the tackle.
So you're being successful. Keep the ball on the ground. Keep going.
Calling it a pass here. 2 receivers high. One down low. Getting the play call from the sideline is Uranga. Dropping back, looking near side, goes back across the field, has a man open. That's number 27, Nick Schlenker, and that's a touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, great little play design there. Waited, had plenty of time from the offensive line to have that receiver come all the way across the field and be open, catch pass, and walk it in.
How many yards was that? They took it down already.
They took it down.
Lucas Hall back for the point after.
I think it was 21 yards.
Looking at where the yard markers are, I want to say 19.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 9:02 left to go in the half, Homedale takes first blood, leading 7-0 over the Weiser Wolverines.
Good drive by Homedale. They stuck with the run quite a bit during that drive. Ended up right at the end there, throwing a little pass, having lots of time from the O-line. Easy pitch and catch, and touchdown, 7-0.
For over 50 years, Overhead Door Company of Nampa has been serving the Western Treasure Valley and surrounding communities. Since 1961, homeowners, contractors, and businesses have relied on Overhead Door Company for all aspects of garage door installation, repair, and service. Overhead Door is a proud supporter of all area athletes. Snake River RV Resort is the nicest RV resort in the area, located on the beautiful Snake River in Homedale, Idaho. They want to wish their Homedale Trojans the best of luck in the playoffs. Go get 'em, boys. Yeah, Snake River RV Resort is just right here to our right.
Be a beautiful place to hang out all summer. Bring your sturgeon pole and have some fun catching some sturgeon and catfish.
Lucas Hall on to kick for the Trojans. 3 deep for the Wolverines. Hall puts boot to ball, and it's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line on the far side. Looking for some room to run, finding a little bit, being pushed out of bounds at the 25-yard line, 26-yard line, where it'll be first down, Wolverines.
It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines.
Nobody's told us we don't sound okay, so hopefully we sound okay.
Hopefully somebody can hear us tonight. Once again, a rivalry game like this. Stands are full, the track is full.
Yeah, on both sides. Great turnout by these two teams. Man in motion to the bottom. Here's the handoff to Cobb, and Cobb gets tripped up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12.
Loss on the play.
Again, largely on the tackle.
That was a nice play by
Largely. Yeah, rolls right off the tongue.
Great play by him to fight off that block and contain that, bring him down at the end.
So 2nd and 11 is going to be the official mark. So a loss of 1 for Cobb. Cook under center. Hands it off to Engel. Engel looking for some room to run on the edge, and he finds nothing. Picks up maybe a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and long for the Wolverines.
Once again, Clay, I don't think Weiser needs to panic. It's a 7-0 game in the 2nd quarter. Run your offense, continue to run the ball. Do what you know you do well. Be patient.
We're under 8 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. If it's anything like the first drive, Weiser could take this to halftime.
They could.
But they're going to have to convert this 3rd and long here. Likely going through the air, which isn't in their comfort zone necessarily. Man in motion to the bottom. Cook drops back, rolls near side, unloads downfield. Great pass break up there by number 9, Carson Fine.
That was a nice job coming through the receiver, making that pass break up.
The Wolverines will be forced to punt. And it'll be Fine dropping back for the Trojans to return it.
I'm sure that's not the way Coach Harrison wanted that drive to go. So we'll see if they can punt the ball away and play some defense now, or if Homedale will continue to move the ball.
See if they bring pressure here. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 44-yard line by Fine. Find some room to run. Nice block there, but it's going to come back. That's going to be a blindside block.
There is a flag on the play.
Number 22, Tice Fisher, holding his hands up in the air, but yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, just trying to keep the game safe. Looks like that was Engel that got popped, and he's still feeling that block.
So right now the ball's at the 49. Be backed up 15 to the 34-yard line. Will be first down for the Trojans.
Blindside block. 15-yard penalty.
So first and 10 for Homedale. 7:14 left to go in the half. Just 7-0 ball game here. Again, our Friday Night Flash is up. If you want to get scores from around the state, IdahoSports.com. Friday Night Flash is the place to do it.
Some great playoff games going on tonight, so no matter where you are, make sure you're checking out the scores.
Uranga fakes the pass, hands the ball off to Blewett. And who was that came after him? 17. Zane Crosley met and just popped pads right there after a 10-yard gain, and another Trojan first down.
Threw everything he could into that hit. That was nice to get him off his feet.
We've got a timeout on the field for something. See what they're doing here. Well, they're doing that. Rooted in Idaho community since 1904, D.L. Evans Bank knows the value of teamwork, dedication, and pride. They're proud to support their hometown athletes. Stop by their full-service branch at 1307 Northwest 16th Street in Fruitland. Go Wolverines. Madison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale has been locally owned and operated since 1977. They have everything you need in stock, including auto parts, tools, equipment, along with many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farming equipment. Madison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale is a proud supporter of Trojan athletics. Good luck, boys. Is there a problem with the ball?
That's what it looks like. I'm not sure if they have the wrong ball or...
Oh, they may have mixed balls up. Maybe. They're inspecting those awful carefully.
Hope it's not a deflate gate type situation here. A lot of concern over the ball.
Yeah. There we go. I think we got it figured out. Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So
Only need
first
one to
and
play.
10. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to guess, as they put it back in the equipment bin, it probably wasn't inflated properly.
If you're missing a gold coin, one was brought up here. Again, if you're missing a gold coin, it's in a plastic
I'm missing a gold
protected
coin.
case. We have it.
What is it, $700 an ounce?
I'd appreciate a gold coin. I'm waiting to see everybody run up to the press box to get that one.
All right.
Maybe they decided they need to slow this game down a little.
I guess. Yeah, this is going to be the way it's running, about a half-hour first half. So first and 10. It's a handoff again to Blewett, and Blewett again into the secondary. He's going to pick up 8 yards.
Yeah, if I'm Homedale, I keep running that ball to
8-yard
to Blewett and Hall.
Thank you.
Two-headed monster there for the Trojans. And off again to Blewett. This time he'll be tripped up, but he's going to be, nope, they're going to mark him just short of the line of gain. 3rd and 1 now for Homedale.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
I'm going to guess 2 down territory here if they don't pick it up right now.
Yeah, I would agree.
Just my announcer instincts. So 3rd and short. Urangan shotgun, man behind him, 2 in front of him.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going right off the right side where those 2 running backs are. And
Blewett is going to pick up the first down for the Trojans after a gain of 6.
And that's good enough for another Trojan.
You got an advantage that side. Weiser didn't really adjust over that way at all. They kept pretty straight up on that. And they're going to stay straight up, run right at it.
5.5 to go in the half.
Yeah, you run the ball this much, the clock just winds.
Yeah, and both teams are doing it right now. I think we've seen 4 pass attempts between the 2 teams. Handoff this time goes to Hall.
Hall with the carry.
Hall's going to get across the, well, he's going to get right to the 40. So a pick up a 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. From the 40-yard line of the Wolverines.
2-yard gain, it will be 2nd and 8.
Just methodical, march it down the field, 1 play at a time. Eventually you hope you break something, but if not, keep collecting first downs.
So man in motion. Hand off to Hall. Hall breaks loose across the 20, the 10, the 15, the 5. Touchdown, Hall, 40-yard run.
Great little run. They just kept going, and finally broke one free there. You said that was Hall that ran that?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Nice. Great little run. He was patient. Kept waiting for it to open up, and it finally did, and he was gone.
So on for the PAT. Lucas Hall. The kick is up. Kick is good. So with 4:44 left to go in the half, Homedale 14, Weiser 0 here on IdahoSports.com. Les Schwab is a proud supporter of the Weiser High School football team. Snow season is right around the corner, so make sure to come in and get your tires checked before it's too late. Les Schwab has the best tire warranty in America. Go Wolverines! For over 50 years, Overhead Door Company of Napa has been serving the Western Treasure Valley and surrounding communities. Since 1961, homeowners and contractors and businesses have relied on Overhead Door Company for all aspects of garage door installation, repair, and service. Overhead Door is a proud supporter of all area athletes. And Treasure Valley Plumbing is proud to stand with Weiser Wolverine football. Just like the Wolverines, they tackle every job with power and precision. From leaks to line breaks, they're your home team for plumbing. Call Treasure Valley Plumbing. Go Wolverines.
Clay, I think this is a big series for Weiser here. It's not necessarily you have to score at this point, but you can't let Homedale score again this half.
Yeah, and Homedale, if they do get the ball back, could go 2 for 1 as they'll get the second half kickoff.
Lucas Hall set to kick off for the Trojans.
Hall set to kick for Homedale. Approaches, puts boot to ball. Down to the 5-yard line. Into the arms of number 25, Cole Engel. And Engel's still rumbling down the sideline. Finally steps out of bounds. Where are they going to mark him out at? Looking for the stripes on that side.
Looks like about
there he
28.
Is. Yeah, about the 28-yard line. First down, Wolverines.
Engel did a great job there. He was pretty much stopped at the 15 and wiggled out of a couple tackles to get it out to the 28. So nice job by Engel at that one.
So 1st and 10 for Weiser. Looking to score with 4.5 to go in the half. Took under center. Hands the ball off to Engel, and Engel is going to get dropped in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Bring up 2nd and long for the Wolverines.
That was Boston Garrett coming up and making that tackle. It just seems like right now momentum is definitely on the side of Homedale. Weiser got the ability and the horses to get up there and break something. They just got to believe in that and execute.
Again, Homedale scores an average of 42 points a game, so they can put points up quickly. Weiser just the 30. Both teams rely heavily on their defense. So 2nd and 12 now. Cook under center. 2 receivers high. He hands it off to Engel. Engel with the carry. He's got some room to run. He's going to pick up those 12 yards. That'll be a first down for the Wolverines.
They seem to have a little more success tonight running off that left side than the right side. Wonder if they, if you have success, go back to it.
Stick with what brung you.
Yep. And that is constant running the ball.
3:15 to go in the half. Weiser looking to break the goose egg on the scoreboard. Cook under center. Hands it off to the up back. He goes nowhere. Cobb gets stuck at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
This will be the 3rd game we've seen Weiser this year.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
Always impressed with Ty Cobb and the toughness he brings to that team, how hard he runs, plays defense, and takes some shots and just pops back up every time.
Yeah, we saw it a lot last week against Teton with Engel out. He was the workhorse for the team. So 2nd and 10 from the Wolverine 39-yard line. Cook under center, taking his time. Drops back to pass, has a man open in the flat. That's Engel, and Engel's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Bring up 3rd and 7.
Tackle by Blewett.
Pass, try and get it out to one of your playmakers.
Timeout on the field is going to be taken by Homedale.
Timeout Homedale.
That timeout will give us a chance to pay homage to Vance Dairy Construction. There's no replacement for quality and experience, and that's what Vance Dairy Construction brings to every project it sets out on. Just like the Homedale Trojans, they work hard to get it right the first time. Call the team at Vance Dairy Construction to schedule your winter maintenance and renovation projects now. 208-337-3191. Vance Dairy Construction, helping to build Idaho's dairy industry. When Farm Bureau Insurance says it covers Idaho, it really means it covers Idaho. Farm Bureau Insurance has 48 offices throughout Idaho, including your local branch in Marsing, to take care of farm and ranch customers statewide. Farm Bureau handles auto, RV, home, ranch, life, and even business insurance. Stop in at 425 West Main Street in Marsing or call 208-337-4041 for a free insurance quote today. Wayne and Chad Hungate and Dave Saragino at the Marsing Farm Bureau Insurance Branch are proud to support Homedale Athletics. Good luck, Trojans. We got all those in before half.
Nice job. You're going to need a break at halftime.
3rd and 7.
And we will take a break at halftime. So 3rd and 7. Setting up the screen. It's there if he can get some downfield blocking. He does. That is 33, Garrett Walker. And Walker's going to pick up the first down. Weiser after a 9-yard pickup on the play.
First down for the Wolverines.
That was set up really well. Get out here on the outside and pick up that first down. About under a minute 50 left of this half now, so might need to see some
hustle.
Thank you. I was being lulled to sleep myself a little bit by just how much time they take.
So 1st and 10, just inside the 50. Hand off to the up man. Number 5, Ty Cobb. Cobb's going to pick up 8 yards on the run. 2nd and 2. Weiser holding on to their timeouts with 1:18 left to go.
8-yard gain on the play.
It was a good run up the middle. Clock keeps running. About 41 yards to get a score here, and we'll see if they hustle up a little bit.
They still have the 3 timeouts, so they don't have to panic, but clock is not your friend right now. The handoff to Engel, looking for room on the edge, finds some space to run, spins out of the first tackle. He's going to pick up about 17 yards, but here comes a late flag.
There's a flag on the play.
See what the call is here. This could be a herder for Weiser.
Yes.
Herder is a new word I'm making
Herder,
up.
I like that word. Looks
It's
like it
like
might be on Homedale.
Personal foul, face mask against Homedale. Yep, 15-yard
Personal
penalty.
foul, face mask.
So a big play for Weiser
On the
there.
Trojans,
32-yard
15-yard
run or
penalty.
32-yard
First
play
down
with
for
the
Weiser.
run and the penalty. It'll be first down. Wolverines at the 19-yard line. Clock ticking with
46 seconds left.
There we go. You can see that better than I can.
Looks like they stopped the clock on that penalty. Hasn't started running again yet.
Cook under center. He's going to drop back to pass. Finds a man underneath. Ty Cobb, who gets just blitzed from behind.
Broken up by
Incomplete. Tice Fisher on the stop.
Yeah, that's when it's probably good that he didn't catch that with the clock still running, even with those 3 timeouts left.
Timeout on the field taken by the officials. I don't think the clock started. They're going to adjust the clock to 40 seconds. Is that an adjustment up or down?
Up. It was at 37, so.
They added a few seconds on there.
Yeah, a little hometown clock. You know, as I said when this drive started, success would be at least not letting Homedale score again. But if they can get some points on the board, it'd make a different second half.
It's a handoff to Engel, and Engel again going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of 2. Timeout on the field is going to be taken by the Wolverines.
By number 10, Boston Garrett. Timeout.
So Weiser's first timeout gives us a chance to let you know that you can make the memories last a lifetime by owning the digital game file of this game for just $15. Just click the Download Archives button to order yours. And are you interested in joining the team here at IdahoSports.com? We're always on the lookout for talented people that want to get involved in what we do. Salespeople, producers, camera operators, writers, photographers, even broadcasters. Email editor at IdahoSports.com to find out more. Becoming a power booster on IdahoSports.com is a great way for you and your businesses to be seen by tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of current and potential clients and customers. And the best part, it's 100% tax deductible. Just email sales at IdahoSports.com, and within 24 hours, your business can be proudly seen on your favorite school's team, schedules, rosters, and conference standings. And as we approach the half, go ahead, Craig.
I was going to say, why wouldn't somebody want to purchase this? Nothing else to help our voices sing them to sleep every night.
Yeah.
It would be a great purchase for only $15.
Join the team. Purchase that download. And a timeout is going to be taken by Homedale. So that'll give us an opportunity. Let's see, who else can we thank? Thank our power boosters, Overhead Door and Steve's Hometown Dealerships. Advanced Dairy Construction, Owyhee Sand and Gravel. Snake River RV Resort, Farm Bureau Insurance, Madison's Nampa Auto Parts. Dilly Dental, Weiser Classic Candy and Deli, Les Schwab, DL Evans Bank, and Treasure Valley Plumbing. Again, if you want to get involved with an ad read like we've just done and like we've done throughout the game so far, sales at IdahoSports.com is the place to go. They'll help you get set up with an ad, make sure the wording is just right for you, and you can hear it on these broadcasts. Basketball's getting ready to start, so it just doesn't have to be football. You can extend into that season as well, which is hard to believe. Girls start next week.
Fall's flown by. Next week, semifinals for state playoffs.
Yep.
Almost over.
And the opening weekend for girls basketball.
And what a great way to sponsor and help out a bunch of students and a bunch of high school kids than becoming a sponsor for them at IdahoSports.com.
So 3rd and 11. No, that's going to be a penalty. They had 2 men in motion. So Weiser's going to lose 5 yards there.
Flag on the play.
I'm not sure what they drew up there.
It wasn't how they expected to run it, I can't imagine. So illegal shift, Weiser. is going to be declined.
Illegal shift by Weiser.
Brings up
The
fourth
penalty
down
is
for Weiser.
declined. It'll be 4th down.
So 4th and 11 now for the Wolverines. From their own 20-yard line, or from the Homedale 20-yard line, excuse me, as we are ticking down to 29 seconds left to go in the half. And don't go anywhere at halftime, folks. We'll step aside, we'll pay some bills, and we'll come in with our first half recap, which so far is going to be short and sweet. We'll talk about scores from around the state. We'll talk about some analysis coming into the second half. All sorts of fun coming up at halftime.
I was going to say, Clay, when you're a team that runs the ball as much as Weiser does, to try and drop some pass plays in a situation like this can be difficult, and
Timeout, Weiser.
Players not sure what they're doing at times. So a little more challenging for them at this point.
Weiser's going to take a timeout here. How about this? IdahoSports.com does a lot more than just broadcasting. Continue checking back to the website for updated scores, schedules, standings, polls, action photo galleries, and written content from every corner of the state. And you can also join Idaho Sports Nation on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Watch Prepcasts and get updates, breaking news, pictures, and more. And speaking of Prepcasts, our resident experts talk about what's going on in the part of the state you live in. Be sure to catch the new regional Prepcasts each week on IdahoSports.com or by downloading the new episodes wherever you get your podcasts. You can also watch each episode on the IdahoSports.com YouTube channel.
You need to move your car or it's going to get towed.
Somebody's night is about to get bad.
Silver Ford Explorer 2077620. You need to move your vehicle.
So 4th and 11 here for the Wolverines. They're going to go for it. Put a man in motion to the top of the screen. Cook rolls that way, looking for someone to find. Finds a receiver open. That is complete for a 12-yard gain and a first down for the Wolverines. Garrett Walker on the completion.
Good enough for a first down for the Wolverines.
Inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Good play to drop. Walker's a pretty good little receiver. Not little, but he does a good job with receiving.
He's a big guy.
He's a big guy. I apologize to anybody who knows him. I didn't mean to call him little, but
24 seconds to go in the half. We have the Weiser coaches next to us, encouraging their offense to pick up the pace a little bit. So 1st and goal, man in motion to the bottom of the screen. Cook is going to roll that way, looking to pass, unloads, has a man open, and a touchdown. Wolverines!
To Garrett Walker.
To Garrett Walker, 9-yard score.
that was a nice pass from Cook to Walker. Just a rollout. That seems to be their passing game.
How much time is left up there?
19 seconds left in the half, so it's a good time to score. Now they go for the extra point. Looks like they may be going for 2 here.
So Walker with the 9-yard catch, and yep, they're going for 2. Cut it to a 6-point lead. Cook under center. He's going to pass, has a man open in the flat, and that is caught for the conversion by number 25, Cole Engel. So the 2-point conversion is good. Homedale 14, Weiser 8, with 19 seconds to go in the first half.
That's exactly what Weiser needed there. A good long drive, not leaving much time on the clock for Homedale. Get some points on the board, makes it back into a game.
Absolutely. Homedale, I imagine, unless they get a big return here, be happy just to kneel on the ball to end the half. See what they do for sure as Crosley comes out to kick for the Wolverines.
And like you said, they get the ball to start the second half, so it'll probably be pretty conservative here. And just be happy to go into halftime with a lead and regroup.
Campos, one of the 2 returners for the Homedale Trojans, trying to get a number on the second guy. He's got the front of his jersey kind of tucked up under, makes that difficult. Untuck, young man.
It's not cool. You got to look good and play good.
It's not cool for us to have it tucked up. Looks like Tice Fisher. Ball fielded at the 30. And will be tackled at the 39-yard line. That was Nick Schlenker on the return. So first down for the Trojans at the 39-yard line with
15 seconds left in the half.
There we go. Let's see what they decide to do here. They still have one timeout left, I believe. Yes, one timeout.
Yep.
So try to go downfield real quick. Call timeout. See what you can do from there. Urang is going to be in shotgun. 3 receivers low, 1 high. Man goes in motion to the top of the screen. Uranga is going to keep it. He's coming near side. And he's going to be brought down at the 47-yard line after a 9-yard gain.
Xavier Uranga with the keeper around the left side.
That could be it, and that is it for the first half. So your score after two quarters complete. Homedale Trojans 14, the Weiser Wolverines 8 here on IdahoSports.com. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Dear crew, with an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome. Slip in, stretch out, and let's go. Toyota, let's go places.
It's that time again.
Il me semble que ce matin le soleil peine à colorer le ciel. Voudrais prolonger les vacances.
Idaho's 529 can be used at any in-state or out-of-state 2- or 4-year college or university. Can be used at a trade school for an apprenticeship.
Whatever it is that your kid is interested in, that's available for them to use the fund.
I really like the flexibility. It gives Wild the opportunity to pursue a whole array of training.
So whatever your child's passion is, you can support that.
To learn more, go to idsaves.org.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Dear Friday, we've got power tailgates to power game days. And a trailer backup guide. That's the champ of the ramp. Toyota Trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Every time that we get in the car, number 1, buckle up. Number 2, no phones. And number 3, pay attention to your surroundings.
If I got in the car with my friends, I would definitely tell them to put their seatbelts on. I want to be able to get back home safely.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. Welcome back to Homedale High School. I'm Clay Hatfield. He's Craig Miller. And at the half, the Homedale Trojans hold a 14-8 lead over the Weiser Wolverines. Let's take a quick look at how we got there. Here is the first quarter scoring summary. That's it for that. In the second quarter, scoring got going by Nick Schlinker on the 19-yard catch from Uranga at the 9:02 mark. The point after was good. And then Homedale scored again about 5 minutes later, 4:44, with a 40-yard run from Lucas Hall. Big run there from the big man. Weiser, however, answered as the time was running out in the first half. Just 19 seconds to go in that first half. Garrett Walker on the 9-yard catch. The 2-point conversion was good. That sets us where we're at, 14-8, Homedale over Weiser. So we've seen a low-scoring first half for two teams.
Yeah, that first quarter was one of the fastest first quarters I have ever been at.
Took less than a half hour.
Yeah, Weiser just kept running the ball, taking the time. They took the time in the huddle. They ran the clock, got down inside the 20, and then had a missed snap, turned into a fumble. They recovered, put him behind the chains. Then they had a false start, put him behind the chains, and ended up not scoring that time. But they controlled the clock for about 8 minutes of that first quarter.
Yeah.
It was impressive to watch how they kept moving the ball.
Well, if you're talking about adjustments that need to be made by both teams, let's start with Weiser. Offense. What can you do you think the coaching staff is talking to them about?
Yeah, just go back to what they were doing. They were running the ball really well. They had that first drive. They were just leaning on the defensive line and the linebackers. They got 3 yards. They were happy with that. So go back to that. Don't try and get tricky. Don't try and get fancy. Just keep doing what you do.
Homedale offense.
Homedale offense, hands to those two big horses. They have been shot out of a cannon in that backfield and just hit the holes hard, and before anybody touches them, they're 4 or 5 yards down the field. So continue to run the ball.
Yeah, I said Lucas Hall. I meant Cade Hall on that 40-yard run. Sorry, folks. Well, defensively, what does Weiser have to do to get back into this game, though they're only trailing by 6?
Yeah, defense, I think they just need to continue to stack the box a little bit more to try and keep those running backs from running wild. Homedale hasn't really thrown the ball much, and they might be lulling them into some of that. But if you've got some guys in the secondary that can cover one-on-one, load the box and try and stop that run. As far as Homedale defense, they're doing a pretty good job. But one adjustment I would make is Walker. He's the guy that keeps catching the ball. Garrett Walker, number 33 for Weiser. Maybe you need to double team him, keep a couple guys close to him at all times, because if they're going to throw the ball, that's who they're looking at.
But both teams so far, I have to think their game plans are running pretty smoothly, so maybe not too much to adjust. Just get those point totals up a little bit.
Yep, just keep doing what they do and let your boys play.
Homedale will get the ball to start the second half of action. So with that, we're going to step aside. We'll pay a couple bills, and we'll be right back and update you on scores from around the state here on IdahoSports.com.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Dear crew, with an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome. Slip in, stretch out, and let's go. Toyota, let's go places.
It's that time again. Time to get the health insurance you need for next year. Open enrollment is the time for you to enroll in, renew, or change your coverage. At Your Health Idaho, you can save money with a tax credit on the plan that's best for you and your family. Don't wait. Open enrollment ends December 15th. More coverage, less cost. Only at yourhealthidaho.org. Enroll by December 15th.
Il me semble que ce matin le soleil peine à colorer le ciel. Voudrais prolonger les vacances.
Idaho's 529 can be used at any in-state or out-of-state 2- or 4-year college or university. Can be used at a trade school for an apprenticeship.
Whatever it is that your kid is interested in, that's available for them to use the fund.
I really like the flexibility. It gives Wild the opportunity to pursue a whole array of training.
So whatever your child's passion is, you can support that.
To learn more, go to idsaves.org.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Dear Friday, we've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Toyota Trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Every time that we get in the car, number 1, buckle up. Number 2, no phones. And number 3, pay attention to your surroundings.
If I got in the car with my friends, I would definitely tell them to put their seatbelts on. I want to be able to get back home safely.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. Well, now we're going to catch you up on scores from around the state in this weekend's quarterfinal action updates. Again, you can find scores being updated throughout the evening on IdahoSports.com on the Friday Night Flash. But since we have you here and we have it up, we'll share it with you right now. Craig, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. A few scores. We're going to start with the 1As tonight. Tri-Valley with a big win over Deary, 82-32. Council over Garden Valley, 46-8.
Go Lumberjacks.
Go Lumberjacks. And in the third quarter, Genesee is up on Wallace, 44-32. So pretty close game there. In 2A action, Kendrick all over Dotus, 80-6.
Kendrick is an absolute machine.
Yeah, that's tough for any team to play against. They're going to struggle. In the 3As, we have at halftime Westside over West Jefferson, the Battle of the West, 21-7. And in the second quarter, Nampa Christians ahead of North Fremont, 23-14.
Wow, that could be an upset.
Could be a little bit of an upset.
And last night it was Ryrie over New Plymouth, 20-18.
good close
So
game there.
the number 1 team got a little bit of a scare from the Grims.
Grims have really improved this year. They've had a good year. So in the 4As, the area we're in, of course, we're here at Homedale, where Homedale is up 14-8. In other action, Kimberly and American Falls. Kimberly is up 21-0 in the second quarter. And in the second quarter also, Fruitland is up on Buell 17-0. 5A action, 4 games currently going on. Skyline is over Sandpoint in the fourth quarter, 43-28. In the second quarter, Bishop Kelly's all over Blackfoot, 30-8. In the second quarter, Hillcrest over Lakeland, 21-7. And in the second quarter, Twin Falls is up on Century, 22-0.
Oh, wow.
Century hasn't lost this year, so
Yeah.
that's a little bit of a surprise. And in 6A action, at the half, real close game, Rocky Mountain and Eagle. Rocky Mountain is up 3-0 at halftime.
Jeez.
Defensive game.
It's a nice
there.
soccer score.
Great soccer score. Another 6A action, Timberline is over Middleton, 14-7 in the second quarter. And what could be another upset, Rigby in the second quarter, Mountain View is up 14-7. So
Mountain View's turned it on at the end of the year. They are hot right now. I would not want to face that team.
I would not either. We'll see the weather. Usually this time of year, Rigby's pretty cold and windy, so hopefully they got a good night tonight, and that's helping Mountain View out. But Rigby's still a very good team, so we'll see how that one ends up.
Is that in the Dome or is that at Rigby?
That's at Rigby.
All right, all right. So there's your Friday night flash, your score updates. A couple surprises, but mostly going to plan there. And again, tonight's winner will advance to the semifinals, where they have to face perennial powerhouse, the number 2 seed Sugar Salem, who got past Snake River last night by a final score of 55-6. That game will be hosted by Sugar Salem, probably at the ICCU Dome down there on the campus of Idaho State University. Don't quote me on that. We won't know anything until Sunday night, Monday morning.
Yeah, Sugar loves to play in the Dome. It's a nice little facility, and it's much better than playing outside at Sugar at this time of year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And Sugar usually has a lot of speed, too, so they love to use the turf instead of natural grass.
Well, we've got no time left on the halftime clock? Nope, 3 minutes on the halftime clock. That is my favorite thing.
Your favorite 3 minutes.
Oh, I love it. Well, let's see. Let's thank some of our advertisers here while we have a moment. Dilly Dental has been providing you with the personalized quality dental care that you deserve since 2013. When you visit Dr. Dilly at the Dilly Dental office, your smile is their top priority. They offer implants, crowns, bridges, in-office bleaching, and even Botox, and can meet the needs of your entire family at either their Weiser or Cambridge office. Dilly Dental is a proud supporter of Weiser Athletics. Weiser Classic Candy and Deli in downtown Weiser, upholding the fine tradition of excellence for over 3 decades. Their candy is handmade and hand-dipped by a trained staff of chocolatiers, using only the finest ingredients. Stop by 449 State Street in Weiser for a delicious sandwich or wrap from the deli, or to browse their selection of decadent chocolates. Visit their website at www.weiserclassiccandy.com for more information, or to find their candy near you. Weiser Classic Candy is a proud supporter of Weiser Athletics and wishes the boys good luck at state. Les Schwab is a proud supporter of Weiser High School football team. Snow season is right around the corner, so make sure to come in and get your tires checked before it's too late. Les Schwab has the best tire warranty in America. Go Wolverines! For over 50 years, Overhead Door Company of Nampa has been serving the Western Treasure Valley and surrounding communities. Since 1961, homeowners, contractors, and businesses have relied on Overhead Door Company for all aspects of garage door installation, repair, and service. Overhead Door is a proud supporter of all area athletes. Rooted in Idaho communities since 1904, D.L. Evans Bank knows the value of teamwork, dedication, and pride. They're proud to support their hometown athletes. Stop by their full-service branch at 1307 Northwest 16th Street in Fruitland. Go Wolverines! And finally, Treasure Valley Plumbing is proud to stand with Weiser Wolverines football. Just like the Wolverines, they tackle every job with power and precision. From leaks to line breaks, they're your home team for plumbing. Call Treasure Valley Plumbing Go Wolverines. And we'll hit some more as the second half goes along. But speaking of the second half, we are just about ready to rock and roll, folks. Let's make it official here on your screen. There we go. Third quarter, just like that.
Nice movement. Yeah, I was just noticing we are down to 45 degrees out here in Homedale.
Yeah.
See a few of the kids jumping around, moving around. We'll see if this cool temperature affects any of them.
We had the Weiser coaching staff that's up here with us open the door at halftime so they could steal some of our heat, as they put it.
We appreciate the hospitality from Homedale High School tonight.
All right, well, Homedale set to get the second half kickoff.
The Trojans will be receiving to start the second half. Shade Crossley is set to kick off for the Wolverines.
There's the kick, fielded at the 23-yard line. Still on his
Nick
feet.
Schlenker with the return.
Schlenker to the 37-yard line will be first down, Trojans.
So we talked about at half. We'll see how Weiser comes out to try and stop the run that Homedale's been able to do pretty much at will the first half.
So let's see what adjustments both teams made. See if Mr. Miller knows what he's talking about.
Don't quote me on it.
He's Ranga in shotgun. Man in motion to the bottom of the screen. Here's the first down handoff and a big hole to run through, and still on his feet is Blewett. Javid Blewett picks up
first down.
about, what do you say, 18? Let me do my math real quick. 18 and 8, 26-yard pickup on the play. First down, Trojans. They're going to give it right back to Blewett. Blewett's going to pick up 6 yards on the first down carry.
Have yourself a game, Mr. Blewett. Still running the ball hard.
6-yard gain on the play.
So 2nd and 4 now for the Trojans. Trojan offense does not huddle. They get set and look to the sideline for the play call.
Blewett just came out and Cook came in his place.
There's Cade Hall right there. That's going to be a 5-yard pickup and a first down for the Trojans.
Brought down by number 17, Zane Crossley. And that's good enough for another
Crossley on the
Trojan.
tackle.
First down.
As you can hear from the PA guy. I believe that's Casey Grove tonight, the Homedale athletic director. Here's Hall again with the first down carry.
Cade Hall with another good run off the left
He's going to
side.
pick up 9 yards on the run. It's going to bring up 2nd and short.
We are fortunate tonight. If you don't hear us or you can't hear us, there is a speaker right outside, so you'll hear him.
Let's see if the Trojans go to the air here on 2nd and short.
On that first touchdown drive they had, they were in a similar position, and they went to the air and crossing route.
The handoff to Blewett. Blewett picks
David
up
Blewett up the left
6
side.
yards on the carry. First down for Homedale.
And that's good enough for another Trojan. First down.
Clock runs. We're at 10 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Uranga in shotgun. 2 men with him in the backfield. 2 receivers set low for the Trojans. Uranga's going to call his own number, looking for the edge. Nice blocking out there. He's still on his feet. He's still going, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 2-yard line, but that's another first down for Homedale.
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought he had got inside the pile.
And that's good enough for another Trojan.
I thought so.
First down.
I was waiting for a
It'll be
signal.
first and goal.
Getting my score sheet ready here just in case. First and goal. Here's the handoff.
Touchdown.
To Blewett. Blewett with the 2-yard carry for the touchdown.
kind of walked in untouched there. Right off the left tackle.
Lucas Hall set for the point after.
So Lucas Hall set for the PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Kick is good. With
9:34 left to go in the third quarter. Trojans 21, Weiser 8 here on IdahoSports.com. There's no replacement for quality and experience. That's what Vance Dairy Construction brings to every project it sets out on. Just like the Homedale Trojans, they work hard to get it right the first time. Call the team at Vance Dairy Construction to schedule your winter maintenance and renovation projects now. 208-337-3191. Vance Dairy Construction, helping to build Idaho's dairy industry. Can't imagine that's the start to the second half that Weiser wanted. Trojans stroll downfield and score on the opening possession. Weiser's going to have to answer here on their first possession. Let's see how much time they can take off the clock with their running game.
Yeah, if it's like the first quarter, this might be the last possession of the third quarter.
It could be.
We'll see if they need to string some first downs together.
Cole Ingle set to return.
Be consistent with what they're doing and run their
Lucas Hall
offense.
set to kick off.
There's the kickoff, fielded at the 7-yard line. Still on his feet with room to run. Still on his feet. Who is that?
Good return by Engel out to about the 41-yard line.
Engel, all the way out to the 41-yard line. We first down, Weiser.
I'm not sure why he was injured last week, but he sure does look good tonight. He's running hard. He, not let the first guy bring him down, so it's good to see him back in action.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines in good field position, their own 41-yard line. So Cook in shotgun the first time tonight. Rolls near side, looking for some room to pass, and finds Garrett Walker open downfield across midfield to the 41-yard line. A 20-yard pickup and a first down for the Wolverines.
Yeah, I think that surprised everybody having him come out in a shotgun like that. Now they're working a little hurry up.
Again in the shotgun, 3 men in the backfield. Cook rolls top of the screen, throws that way. Ooh, got some gator arms there.
Broken up by number 2, Alec Campbell.
That was Cole Ingle set to catch that, but he was going to get blown up. I think he heard footsteps and just said, nah, I'm good.
I'm all right.
I'm not going
to. the ball that bad.
Yeah. We'll live to fight another day.
A little out of character from what Weiser normally does. Come out, shotgun the first 2 plays, throw a pass, complete one, missed the second one. Now back in a huddle, running some time.
Still in shotgun is Cleet Cook. 3 men to his left. He's going to roll that way. Sets, throws out in the middle. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. That one again was intended for Ingle. Ingle just couldn't find the handle. Let him a little bit too much. Brings up 3rd and 10.
It kind of looked like he was looking at Walker a little bit deeper there, but I think Homedale's decided they're not going to let him beat them the second half after he caught that first pass.
So 3rd and 10. 2 down territory, I imagine, so no need to pick up all 10 yards right here. Get about half of it. Pick up the second half on 4th down. Cook pump fakes, calls his own number. He's going to pick up half of that and then some. Picks up about 6 yards, bring up 4th and 4.
Tackle by Mateo Black.
Mateo Black on the tackle for the Trojans.
I'm trying to catch the number. They've had one of their linemen line up in the backfield several times, kind of being a lead blocker, and he's doing a good job making sure the quarterback's not getting touched out there.
I don't know if it's one of their linemen or if it's number 88, Caden LaChapelle, the tight end.
Looks Looks like 52.
Oh, 52. Yeah, it's 52 there.
William Doom.
Dylan Ashley.
Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong side.
And Cleet Cook is not going to pick up the first down. He's going to lose a yard on the play. Turnover on downs. First down for the Trojans.
That was tough. Little speed option this side, and maybe made the wrong read on that. Homedale did have it strung out pretty well. Read the play pretty well. So I'm not sure if even if he pitches it, they get the first down.
Yeah, for me, that's an interesting call on fourth down. Thought that for sure they would put it up in the air. But like you said, went for the speed option and came up short, turned the ball over on downs. Now the Trojans with the ball with a 21-8 lead.
Weiser really needs to stop here to keep things close. Stop, turnover, something to get the ball back.
Uranga is going to drop back and unload downfield. Overthrows his intended receiver, and that should have been picked off by Connor White.
By number 13, Connor White.
That fell right into White's hands, and he could not find the handle. Uranga got away with one there.
It's getting close to that time, so his eyes were a little bit too big for his stomach, and threw that one up, trying to get a big play on first down, and about turned into a big play for Weiser.
So 2nd and 10. Handoff this time. Cade Hall with the carry. Picks up a yard. Ball came loose at the end. Let's see what the call is.
It's like the officials are saying he was down.
Yeah, marked down. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 to go for Homedale.
2-yard gain on the play.
A big play for the Wolverine defense here, trying to get a stop.
So 3rd and 8 officially. Uranga's all alone in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers set high, 2 set low. It's like man coverage by Weiser. And rifled. Intended for number 24, Lucas Hall. That had some mustard on
Broken up by number 13, Connor White.
I think Urang is probably fortunate he did not throw that on Mark, because if he would, I think Ty Cobb would still be in the end zone running with the ball. He had a good path on the pass there, and where it was a little behind him, Ty didn't get a chance to catch that and run.
So it brings up 4th down. So Homedale sends out their punt unit. Be number 24, Lucas Hall, on to kick. There's the snap, kicks away. Nice spiral kick. Falling down with it at the 29-yard line.
Punt return by number 13, Connor White.
Number 13, Connor White.
It'll be 1st and 10.
So that's a first down for the Wolverines.
On the 30-yard line.
At their own 30. With 7:13 left to go here in the 3rd quarter of play.
Back to what they did in the first half. They need to run the ball again. They came out the second half, decided to throw it around a little bit. Got 1 first down, and then got behind the sticks for what they're comfortable with.
So 1st and 10. Cook back under center. Hands it off to Engel. Engel is met and hit at the line of scrimmage. Had to pick up a 1 on the play. Tice Fisher there with the big tackle. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2-yard gain on the play.
Tice came in, took him down at the thighs, and made it so he couldn't run any further. Good defensive stop.
Starting to get chilly up here. So 2nd and officially 8 for the Wolverines. Hand off to the up man. No, hand off to number 33, Garrett Walker. Nice fake there, end around. And he's going to pick up 10 yards on the play. That's going to be a first down for the Wolverines.
That was such a nice play. It fooled the defense, it fooled the commentators, fooled the cameraman. So just a nice little end around to Walker. after everybody else thought it was going up the middle. Again, Weiser has the ability to get some big chunk plays like that, running counters off of their normal dives and off tackles. Getting that patience is important for them.
So 1st and 10 for the white and red. 3-man formation low. Engel in motion to the top. He's going to get the handoff. Looking for some room to run, trying to direct his blockers, but nice pursuit defense there by the Wolverines.
Tackled by Alec Campos.
Pick up a 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
I'm kind of watching the reaction there. If I'm Weiser, I'm sticking that formation in the back of my head because Homedale was very confused on what to do with the trips on this side. They weren't sure who had who and how to line up against that. And so that formation should come back in a few plays and run something else off of it. See if you can get a wide receiver open, Engel open, just find out who they're not covering.
So 2nd and 9 here for the Wolverines. Just the pitch to Engel. Engel stumbles a little bit in the backfield, able to catch his feet and pick up 3. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Tackled by number 74, Carlos Hurtado Vega. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Weiser.
If you've seen the Tom Harrison offense, you know it's not fancy.
Yeah.
It's not going to get exciting, but there are going to be some bigger plays and some things happen when you least expect it, and that's he's always full of surprises somewhere. So
3rd and 5, 5 minutes to go here in the quarter. And a timeout going to be taken by Weiser. Coach Harrison wasn't quite sure he liked what he saw on the field with the Homedale defense, so spent a timeout. We'll keep it right here and talk a little bit about Snake River RV Resort is the nicest RV resort in the area, located on the beautiful Snake River in Homedale, Idaho. They want to wish their Homedale Trojans the best of luck in the playoffs. Go get them, boys. When Farm Bureau Insurance says it covers Idaho, it really means it covers Idaho. Farm Bureau Insurance has 48 offices throughout Idaho, including your local branch in Marsing, to take care of farm and ranch customers statewide. Farm Bureau handles auto, RV, home, ranch, life, and even business insurance. Stop in at 425 West Main Street in Marsing or call 208-337-4041 for a free insurance quote today. Wayne and Chad Hungate and Dave Saragino at the Marsing Farm Bureau Insurance Branch are proud to support the Homedale Trojans. Good luck, boys. Madison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale has been locally owned and operated since 1977. They have everything you need in stock, including auto parts, tools, and equipment, along with many other items for heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farming equipment. Madison's Napa Auto Parts in Homedale is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Go Trojans. So 3rd and 5 here. Hand off to the up man. That is Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb spins. He's going to pick up 8 yards, but here comes a flag late.
On the play.
See what the penalty here is. It was downfield towards the end of the play. Could it be maybe a face mask? Another face mask against the Trojans?
My guess would be something against Trojans. I didn't see any Wolverines there.
Personal foul, face mask. Look at that, boys.
Face masking on the Trojans.
At 15 yards to the end of the run.
Penalty.
Make it 1st down for the Wolverines.
How good you've been on calls tonight. Maybe you should be getting paid as an official too.
Man, I'm on my A game. That was probably the last one I'll get right tonight. Cook under center. Man in motion to the bottom of the screen. Here's the handoff to Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb gets away from the first set of tacklers, gets all the way down to the 15-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 12 yards on the play and a 1st down for Weiser.
Yeah, it was the same play 2 plays in a row and got some good gains on it. You send Walker out in motion, move some defense over because once again, he's been the #1 pass catcher, the #1 receiver for them tonight, and getting some movement in the linebackers and the defensive backs, run it right up the middle.
So 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line of the Trojans are the Wolverines. Cook calls his own number and gets spun and dumped in the backfield. A loss of 5 on the play brings up 2nd down and 15 to go for the Wolverines.
5-yard loss on the play.
Yeah, that call was sent to everybody, and nobody was blocked on that. Too many guys coming through. Had all 4 D linemen in, 3 linebackers.
The old jailhouse break.
Jailhouse break, go get them. Let's meet at the quarterback.
So 2nd and long now for Weiser. Cook back under center. Twins high, 2 men behind him in the wing back formation. Cook hands it off to Engel. Engel around the corner. Engel still on his feet. Engel into the end zone for the touchdown. 21-yard score for Engel.
Great run around the left side there. And once again, Engel is just hard to stop. When he gets around the corner and gets ahead of steam, he's ready to go and gets around the corner and scores the touchdown. Looks like they'll try to kick the extra point this time. Last time they went for 2.
So try to make it a 21-15 game. Let's see what they do here. Snap, kick. Good. So with 3:07 left to go in the 3rd quarter, it is the Homedale Trojans 21, the Weiser Wolverines 15 here on IdahoSports.com. We're going to step aside for a quick break. Be right back for the kickoff. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Short kick went out of bounds right there for the Wolverines, which means the Trojans will get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That was a great answer by Weiser there to come back down and score a touchdown, get the extra point, bring it within a 6-point game.
From the 35-yard
Now a
line.
touchdown and a PAT will put them in the lead. So Weiser right back in this thing with 3:07 to go in the 3rd quarter of play.
From the 38-yard line.
Looks like the ball must have gone out of the 38.
Oh, 38, yep.
Further down, so real short kick.
So they'll get it where that went out. Urange in shotgun. Hands it off to David Blewett. Blewett with the 9-yard pickup on the play. 2nd and 1. Again, Blewett and Hall look so much alike.
9-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, I wish one of them had a different helmet color or something to tell them apart a little easier.
Blewett 6'1", 200 pounds. Hall 6 foot, 202. So essentially the same guy out there. Blewett is going to pick up 2 yards on the carry, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Trojans.
How hard those two run. He was hit deep in the back, not deep, a yard deep in the backfield, still gained 2 yards, falling forward on that.
Both of these runners are just difficult to pull down, Blewett and Hall. So trip receivers low, man in motion to the top is Tice Fisher. Fake the pitch, handoff to the end around, Chance Martell. Martell still on his feet. Martell at the 20, the 30, down at the 25-yard line. Big run on the play, 25-yard pickup. That's a 1st down for the Trojans.
Clay, you mentioned the speed of Homedale earlier tonight. That was just speed around the corner. Just took that ball and took off for Martell. get around the corner, get down the sideline.
First and 10, as we are under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Offensive shift there. Blewett with the carry. Blewett following his blockers, and Blewett finding a hole. And he's going to pick up. It's going to be right at the sticks. But it's going to be second and short for the Trojans. Second and about a yard.
This is once again in that area. Do you try and throw a pass to get an easy score, or do you just keep running it because it's working?
Yeah. I think 2nd and 1 here. Maybe put it in the air. Give that a shot. You've been running it well. The defense is expecting a run on 2nd and short. See if you can catch that secondary napping just a little bit.
I'd kind of look for Lucas Hall, the tight end, to come across the middle. He's 6'5", bigger than everybody.
No, they're just going to hand it to Blewett and let him do his thing. He's going to pick up 2 yards. That's going to be a first down for the Trojans at the 15-yard line.
That's why we're not paid to coach. We're here to talk about it.
We're just pretty faces.
Well, if we were pretty faces, we'd be on the air. So
that's true. We'd be on the other side of the camera.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 for Homedale. Looking to get that lead back. Homedale looks to the sideline. Likes what they see. Man shifts over to the top. Uranga is going to call his own number. On the outside, here comes a penalty. 2 penalties, 3 penalty flags. I'm guessing holding.
I think they saw something pretty clearly there.
See what the calls all are. If I had to guess, holding against Homedale. See if the streak is still alive. Holding against Homedale.
Holding on the Trojans.
Keeps it first down from the 10 yards from the spot. Makes it 1st and 15 from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff to Hall. Hall just directing blockers. Hall still on his feet. Going to be stopped. He just doesn't want to go down.
He does not. I don't think he likes the turf at all.
And just a 2-yard pickup for all that run. So brings up 3rd and 13. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter play. Your score after 3 complete. The Homedale Trojans 21. The Weiser Wolverines 15 here on IdahoSports.com. We'll step aside and be right back for the 4th quarter of action. Don't go anywhere, folks.
It's that time again.
Dear Savvy, who says you can't have it all? You've got the tech, you've got the drive, and now you've got Toyota value. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com from Homedale High School, where the Trojans lead 21-15 over their nemesis, the Weiser Wolverines. I'm Clay Hatfield. He's Craig Miller, and we are so happy you decided to join us tonight. 4th quarter ready to get underway. Uranga in shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. Incomplete, intended for number 21, Chance Martell. Martell jumped on that ball just in case. He wasn't sure if it was a lateral or not, but just an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd and a bit now for the Trojans.
Well, Martell is 5'7", 160, so not on the big side, but he has got quick feet and quick hands. He's fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
He has got some speed for sure. So 3rd and long from the 18-yard line. Man all alone down here at the bottom of the screen. That's Hall with the carry. Hall's going to pick up 5 yards on the carry, brings up 4th and 9. And it looks like they're going to send out the special teams.
For the Trojans.
So the ball's going to be placed at the 14 for a 31-yard field goal attempt.
I've seen Lucas Hall be able to have plenty of leg to hit something from this length, and it would put them up by 2 scores.
.31-yard field goal try. Kick is up. Kick is drilled. Good. Lucas Hall with a 31-yard field goal.
Trojans 24, Weiser 15.
Well, that was a great kick by Lucas Hall. He nailed that. That would have been good from quite a bit further.
Yeah. That came with 11:13 left to go in the ball game. And extends Homedale's lead to 21-15. So now a 9-point lead, so 2-score lead now for the Trojans.
24-15.
Oh, did I mess that up? I knew what
I knew it. I
said that in my head.
You had the 9 points right. Maybe I heard it wrong.
Anything's possible. So a nice kick from Hall. He'll come back out for the kicking off duties.
Be a chance for Weiser to get a return and get back on offense. Hopefully have some momentum from the last drive.
For the Wolverines.
So 3 deep for the Weiser Wolverines. Hall approaches, puts boot to ball. This one may find the end zone, and it will. It's going to be a touchback. First down for Weiser at their own 20-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 Wolverines from the 20-yard line.
Coeur d'Alene all over Madison, 21-0 right now.
It's a long drive from Madison up to Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, yeah. It's a long drive for anybody to Coeur d'Alene.
That is true. Unless you live in Post Falls, then it's not too bad.
All right, 1st and 10, Weiser. Looking to answer the Homedale score. Here's the handoff to Ingle. Ingle's going to pick up 3 yards on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 7.
57, Caden Barrett.
Barrett in on the tackle for the Trojans.
4-yard gain on the play.
Looks like Ingle's limping out a little bit, worried that he injured whatever's bothering him last week.
Yeah, limps to the sideline. Hopefully he's not gone for too long. Cook under center for the Wolverines. 1 man low. That man is Garrett Walker. He gets it on the end around.
On the right side.
He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
Number 15, Alejandro Martinez.
Alejandro Martinez on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Wolverines.
It's a good little flip. Fake the dive with the middle and then flip it into around the outside.
Down, Trojan fans make some noise.
I think I saw Ingle just come back into the huddle.
Let's see. There's Cobb. Is Ingle in the 3-point stance next to him? Let's find out. Here's the keeper by Cook. Cook is going to be stopped short of the line of game by about a yard. So it's going to be 4th and short now for Weiser.
Looks like 1 yard gain on the play.
I think you have to go for it here. Trailing by 9 with 9.5 to go in the ball game.
On that last play, Brendan Youngberg faked me out with how hard he was running. Looked like he had the ball coming around this side. So it was a good job carrying out that fake.
Ooh, that's going to be right at the yardstick.
It's going to be close.
And they're going to give it to him. First down for Weiser.
That's a first down
at the 30-yard line. They needed one. They got one.
And not anymore.
And nothing more than that.
That was their version of the Weiser tush-push there.
70 yards still from pay dirt, though. Needing to score and hold. This time is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Cook with the pass. That's going to be tipped but caught by Cobb. 13-yard pickup on the play and a first down for the Wolverines.
That was a great job concentrating on that ball.
Yeah. That was tipped in front of him, and Cobb just kept his eye on the ball, was able to get it and get the first down for the red and white. I guess the white and red is what we've been calling them.
White and red.
White over red. So Cook under center. 3 men with him in the backfield. Handoff goes to Cobb. Cobb is going to get to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. 2nd and 10.
He was hit pretty hard there. Right at the line of scrimmage.
Sebastian Larsley on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
You know, with a bunch of these kids playing both ways and being towards the end of the season like this, there was a couple of linemen. Took them a little longer to get up off the ground after that play. I wonder if fatigue is setting in at all.
A man in motion. Cook drops back to pass. Intended for Garrett Walker. Incomplete. Coverage provided by number 9, Carson Fine.
It'll be 3rd and 10.
Another good defensive play by Homedale. Break that up. Make sure it wasn't completed.
So 3rd and 10 for Weiser. Again, probably 2 down territory. You don't have to pick up all 10 yards right now. Get half now, half later. Cook and shotgun. There's the screen set up. That's complete to Engel. Engel with some room to run. Still on his feet. Inside the 40 to the 35 to the 30. Inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Great pickup by Engel.
Big gain on the play.
A 37-yard pickup and a first down for the Wolverines.
That was a nice play design. Have Walker be your the guy everybody's looking at, going after, and come back to Engel and give him the ball, let him run with it.
So Weiser inside Homedale territory. 7 minutes left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the 25 of the Trojans. Cook under center. Hands the ball off. This time it goes to number 42. We haven't called his number a lot tonight. That's Rick Erickson. And that's a first down for the Wolverines at the 2-yard line.
That caught everybody by surprise. They had both Cobb and Engel out of the game that play, so putting Walker in motion, everybody kind of slid that direction, didn't realize they were going to run it.
So 1st and goal now for Weiser. They come to the line of scrimmage. Cook under center. The snap, the handoff, and the...
Far official said he was down.
No, he's down inside the 1.
Just short of the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal, Weiser.
So 2nd and goal now for the Wolverines. Inside the 1. I mean, the nose of the ball cannot be any closer to the goal line than it is right now without being a touchdown. So 2nd and goal. The handoff to Erickson. This time Erickson spins and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Number 42, Rick Erickson.
That was a nice job. He was stopped on his initial run and then made a spin and fell into the end zone. So great job by Erickson to get that ball in.
How much time's left up there on the clock?
5:34 left in the game.
Right.
We have a ball game.
We do indeed. This could cut it to 2 points right here. Snap, kick, the call. Good.
Process point after is good. Your score is 5:34.
So 5:34 left to go in the ball game. Homedale 24, Weiser 22. We have got a ball game now, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the kickoff here on IdahoSports.com.
Okay, listen up. Right now, teens in Idaho have a higher than normal percentage of fatal car crashes. We're 2.6 times more likely to be in a crash. Why? Data shows we're not buckling up, not driving sober, speeding, and getting distracted by that little device we love to hate. So what are we going to do about it? It's time to buckle up, drive sober, slow down, and put our dang phone down. I mean, duh. Join the movement. Search Shift Idaho Team to learn more.
Crosley on for the kickoff. Too deep for the Trojans. Crosley kicked the last one out of bounds, so he's going to try to keep this one in between the lines.
What a great night for two rivals playing in a game like this for playoffs. Trying to make it to the next round.
There's the onside kick attempt. That's not going to go 10 yards, though. Good idea. Just a little bit short on execution.
Onside kick did not go 10 yards.
So the ball goes out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Weiser.
It'll be Homedale's ball, 1st and 10.
And that'll be a first down for the Trojans.
Not a bad idea to try and surprise Homedale there with a quick onside kick. Execution didn't quite make it, and now Homedale has some great field position. Weiser needs a stop.
Weiser 43-yard line.
43 for the Trojans.
If you're Homedale, keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock running. Try and get some points.
Uranga does just that. Hands the ball off.
Chance Martell around the
Chance Martell, and Martell rumbles down the sideline. He's finally going to go out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
And that's good enough for another
Big of 18 yards and a first down for the Trojans.
Yeah, great run there. He just ran along the outside. When he finally found a spot to turn it up, he went and had a great gain there.
Well, 1st and 10 for Homedale. The Weiser 27-yard line. Urangan shotgun, hands this one off to Blewett. Blewett looking near side for some room to run. That's Hall, sorry.
Hall with the runner on the right side.
Hall's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So pick up a 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
40-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Homedale.
Yeah, once again, probably not the best idea to run out of bounds when you're trying to run the clock a little bit, but 2 in a row.
Second and mid now. Hand off again to Hall. Hall fall forward for a couple of yards. Be 3rd and short for the Trojans. Ball at the 20-yard line.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
As we're going to head under 5 minutes here in just a tick.
Yeah, they don't huddle, but they're definitely taking their time to run some clock here.
Urangan shotgun. They have a bunch receiver set down at the bottom of the screen. Lone man up top. One-on-one coverage up there. Let's see if Urangan looks that way at all. He's just going to hand the ball off to Blewett. Blewett's going to fall ahead for a couple-yard pickup. It'll be 4th and 2. See what the Trojans do here. Looks like the offense
4th and 2
will stay on the
for
field.
the Trojans.
Yeah, if a situation like this, Coach Holtry, put some confidence in your young men that have been getting you where you're at already. Give them a chance to get a first down here.
But before that,
Timeout,
we're going to
Homedale.
get a timeout from Homedale. Didn't quite like what they saw out there, so Coach Holtry is going to call the TO, talk things over with his offense before they go for it on this big first down. Give us a chance to thank our sponsors, our power boosters for Weiser Overhead Door Company, Steve's Hometown Dealerships, along with Dilly Dental, Weiser Classic Candy and Deli, Lesh Swab, D.L. Evans Bank, and Treasure Valley Plumbing. And for Homedale, their power boosters tonight, Vance Dairy Construction and Owyhee Sand and Gravel, Snake River RV Resort, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Madison's Napa Auto Parts also chipping in. Again, if you'd like to be a power booster or an advertiser here on IdahoSports.com, just send an email to sales@IdahoSports.com. Our wonderful sales staff will get you hooked up there for next week's semifinal action. So 4th and 2 now for the Trojans. This is a big play here for both teams.
Yeah, it's big. The play I was thinking of was Martell around the outside, but he's not in the game right now, so.
And Weiser this time is going to take a timeout.
Weiser.
Well, let's take one with them here. We'll be right back on IdahoSports.com.
Once again, we have contributed to your ideal college savings program. Love, Grandma and Grandpa.
Ideal. Eventually, they'll appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
College costs money.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. He's Craig Miller. I'm Clay Hatfield. We're at Homedale High School. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. The Trojans holding on to a 2-point lead over Weiser, 24-22, and a big 4th down coming up right now for both teams. It's 4th and 2. Homedale on the move. They've been stuffed the last couple plays. We'll see what they have drawn up here. Here's the snap. Uranga fakes the handoff, looking for the edge. He's going to have it and then some. Touchdown, Trojans! Xavier Uranga, 18-yard run.
I did not have that on my bingo card.
I did not either.
That was a great call to do that around the outside. Everybody thought, all night long, you've got the two-headed monster running backs running all over you, and a fake to them, and you had one guy to beat. He ended up getting around him.
So a big PAT here to make it a 9-point lead, 2-possession ball game. See if Hall can put it away. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Yeah. Snap is high, but gets down, and that kick is blocked. That kick is blocked.
No good.
That was number 17. Zane Crosley getting in there to block that.
That's a huge play for Weiser to keep it to one score game.
So, with just a skosh under 4 minutes to go, 3:53 left to go in the ball game. Homedale 30, Weiser hanging in there 22 here on IdahoSports.com. That could come back to haunt the Trojans.
Yeah, we've seen already when Weiser could score. They've had one 2-point conversion already tonight, and they've been moving the ball all night long. So they could run the ball down. They could mix in a little passing. Still have just under 4 minutes left to go, and be able to get down there, score, get a 2-point conversion. Still in the game.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Get out there, boys.
Let's play ball.
Lucas Hall will be set to kick from his own 40-yard line. A trio of Wolverines set to return. The last kick for Hall went into the end zone. These are looking for a bit of a return this time.
Carlingo back to return.
What a great matchup for a Friday night.
Oh, absolutely. Here's the boot to ball. That's going to be fielded at the 7-yard line by number 13, Connor White. Connor White reversing field. Connor White is not going to even make it back to the 15-yard line. He's tripped up and dropped at the 13. First down for the Wolverines.
It's like somebody,
injured player.
Yeah.
I was looking for a penalty flag. Genesee and Wallace going to overtime, tied at 60.
A lot of points there.
Gotta love 8-man football. Well, while they take care of the Weiser injury, we'll step aside real quick. Be right back, folks.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Welcome back, folks. Just a 8-point game, an 8-point game here between the Weiser Wolverines and the Homedale Trojans. Cook calls his own number and picks up about 4 yards on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Once again, Weiser, run your offense. You've got the time.
4-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6, Weiser.
By the way, that was Connor White that left the game. Looks like he ran off on his own energy.
Cook under center. Flips to Walker. Walker looking for room on the edge.
Walker with the handoff off the right side.
He's going to pick up 3 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 now for the Wolverines.
Short gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Just under 3 minutes left in the game.
Tick, 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 boys and girls.
It's 3rd down, Trojan fans. Make some noise.
Weiser, you've got 2 downs to get the first down here. You'd like to get out on the first one, but you know you're going to go for it on 4th down.
But Weiser with just 1 timeout remaining. Here's the pitch. And is he going to make it?
I think they're going to give him the first down there.
Run by Carlingo. Knocked down by Tice Fisher.
Ingle with the carry. This is going to be close.
Ooh.
And the refs are going to measure this. This is a big measurement right here.
When the closer official came running in, I thought he had the first down, but when he finally got to place the ball, it was further back than what it looked like when he started running.
It's like they're going to have it by the nose of the football. First down, Wolverines.
First down, Weiser.
Bring some more life in them. The clock will start on the whistle, so they've got 2:21 left.
2:21 left and 78 yards to go. 76 yards to go. Cook brings the call in. I'm surprised they didn't have it on that measurement.
I was thinking you'd come right out of that after the measurement and be on the ball ready to go. Not a lot of urgency again.
Cook under center, adjusting his wing back. Walker in motion. Cook rolls that way. Complete to number 42, Rick Erickson. Erickson's going to pick up about 3 yards on the play, make it 2nd and 7. As we are down to
132.
Wow. And again, Weiser not really showing any urgency here.
No. Still running the play in from the sidelines. Down to 115.
Ball at the 26-yard line.
I think at this point you got to throw the ball up in the air.
Cook drops back, has a man across the middle, fakes the lateral, and still on his feet, finally brought down is Nate Herrera Garcia. Pick up a 17 on the play and a first down for the Wolverines.
That was a good pickup. Faked the hook and lateral there and kept the ball for a good gain.
Cook in shotgun, rolls topside. Goes deep, has a man, that is
Pass is incomplete.
Incomplete. Garrett Walker was able to catch it, but couldn't stay in bounds. Brings up 2nd and 10 with
35 seconds left.
35 ticks left on the clock.
And 59 yards to go.
Yep. Well, while we watch these last 34 seconds, we also need to be thinking about our IdahoSports.com player of the game.
There's been some good players today, some good plays.
It's presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. We'll present that at the end of the ball game. But first, let's get through the end of the ball game. Cook under center, and a timeout's going to be taken by Homedale. That is their second charge timeout. Or is that their third?
Just a reminder,
I think it's just their second.
I think it's their second.
All right.
To Eastern Idaho.
So again, the winner goes to Sugar Salem next week.
Either Friday or Saturday of this coming
Getting
week.
some booze from the Homedale Trojan fans. Yeah, you want to talk about a bugaboo. That has been the diggers for this Homedale team. I think it's been the last 4 years or 5 years that Homedale's been bounced from the playoffs by Sugar Salem.
Yeah, Richard's up at Sugar. He runs a good program. It's similar to these programs where they start them young. They start them in the what's called Optimist on this side of the state. It's called Grid Kid on that side of the state. Running similar plays to what the high school runs from the time they're in 4th, 5th grade. And so they have those kids ready to go. They have them understanding the vernacular and everything, so once they get to high school, it's just fine-tuning.
So here's 2nd and 10 now for the Wolverines. And in motion is Walker to the far side of the field. Screen over the middle. That's going to be intercepted by number 22. Intercepted by 22, Tyce Fisher. First down, Trojans. With 28 seconds left, boys and girls, that could be the ball game.
Wow, that was a great read by 22. Great way for Homedale to win the game, and I can't imagine anything more than a couple kneel downs here.
They only really need one kneel down here. Unless
Weiser
Weiser takes the timeout.
Still have one timeout.
So here's victory formation for the Trojans. Uranga drops to an E. And Weiser is not going to take their timeout, it doesn't look like. Or are they? Did they? Is the clock still rolling?
Yep, it's going.
All right. Weiser's not going to take a timeout. And that, boys and girls, should be a final. We'll go ahead and put it in there. So your final score from Homedale High School, the Homedale Trojans 30, the Weiser Wolverines 22. Homedale advances to the state semifinals where they'll face Sugar Salem next week. We'll get a time, a date, and a place for you Sunday night or Monday morning. So tune in to IdahoSports.com, check our updated brackets. We're going to step aside real quick and be right back with our IdahoSports.com player of the game to wrap things up here from Homedale High School.
So, what's next? Your path doesn't have to look like theirs. You can do this, or this, or this. Check out in-demand jobs in Idaho and get up to $8,000 to find your thing.
Dear crew, with an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome. Slip in, stretch out, and let's go. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's that time again. Time to get the health insurance you need for next year. Open enrollment is the time for you to enroll in, renew, or change your coverage. At Your Health Idaho, you can save money with a tax credit on the plan that's best for you and your family. Don't wait. Open enrollment ends December 15th. More coverage, less cost. Only at yourhealthidaho.org. Enroll by December 15th.
Il me semble que ce matin le soleil peine à colorer le ciel. Voudrais prolonger les vacances.
Idaho's 529 can be used at any in-state or out-of-state 2- or 4-year college or university. Can be used at a trade school for an apprenticeship.
Whatever it is that your kid is interested in, that's available for them to use the fund.
I really like the flexibility. It gives Wild the opportunity to pursue a whole array of training.
So whatever your child's passion is, you can support that.
To learn more, go to idsaves.org.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Dear Friday, we've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Toyota Trucks. Toyota. Let's go places.
Every time that we get in the car, number 1, buckle up. Number 2, no phones. And number 3, pay attention to your surroundings.
If I got in the car with my friends, I would definitely tell them to put their seatbelts on. I want to be able to get back home safely.
Welcome back to IdahoSports.com. We just went final. The Homedale Trojans 30, the Weiser Wolverines 22. With that victory, Homedale advances to the state semifinals, where they'll face off against the Diggers from Sugar Salem. Time, place, and date to be determined later on this weekend. Check back to IdahoSports.com. Our brackets will be updated either Sunday night or Monday morning with all of that information across all classifications. Well, just one thing left to do before we say goodbye, and that is present our IdahoSports.com Player of the Game. Today's Player of the Game is brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to always keep your head in the game, whether you're on the field or on the road, be in the moment and free from distractions. We talked about it and decided that
Javid blew it. Over 100 yards rushing, a lot of hard runs tonight, really worked hard, had a touchdown. Great night for Javid, and the rest of the Homedale Trojans.
Well, congratulations to Javid Blewett, our IdahoSports.com Player of the Game. Well, folks, this has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2025 Idaho High School Football Playoffs on the NFHS Network. This postseason broadcast is presented by Project Filter, your local Toyota dealer, Your Health Idaho, Next Steps Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's College Savings Plan, the Idaho Bowl, Valleywide Cooperative, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, as well as tonight's Power Boosters, Overhead Door, Steve's Hometown Dealerships, Advanced Area Construction, Owyhee Sand and Gravel, Snake River RV Resort, Farm Bureau Insurance, Madison's Napa Auto Parts, Dilly Dental, Weiser Classic Candy and Deli, Lesh Swab, D.L. Evans Bank, and Treasure Valley Plumbing. A special thanks to Athletic Director Mr. Grove, the one and only Casey Grove, and everyone here at Homedale High School for their hospitality and help in getting this game broadcast to you. Congratulations again to our IdahoSports.com players.